We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And off we go from Tampa. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said. And, man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
Here's McLaughlin now. Half the score. He'll kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. It's a gain of 10.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Darnold to throw on first down. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. That one taken in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point.
Jason Myers to kick off for
After the
Seattle.
TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone. For a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. Third down coming up. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's going to look downfield once again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here.
First down, Seattle.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
Here's Darnold again. Taking it down. This one is caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
To throw again is Darnold. That is caught downfield by Cup. And he will go all the way. Cooper Cup. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up. Putting the tight end in motion. Darnold to throw again. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Jason Myers.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Yards on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Regular. Hurry. Alert. Hurry. Pistol. Point it right. Pistol. Rail.
On second down, Baker. Quick as he throws. goes, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Set. Hurry, hurry. 180. Run, run, run. Hey, alert 33. Kings, Kings, Kings. Run, run, run. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Mayfield. He's got a man. That's McMillan. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a first down.
Up, up. Point it right, point it
First
right.
and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Real, real, real. 180! Hey, alert 33! Kings, Kings, Kings! Run, run, run. Hey, alert, 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 alert! What's that?
Throwing is Mayfield. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Set up the offense with first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
You're set. Red 80. Set.
Walker trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hello, 80. Reset.
Now a pitch to Walker. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 2.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. He's got it. He's to midfield. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. That goes for 58.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out!
The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Stop!
Now Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
15 more yards.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Kings!
21.
Watch out!
At the 25-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up third down and 9.
Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Run! 180! Pistol. Point it right. Watch out!
They'll go. Mayfield. That's taken in, and he'll take it on in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Regular. Watch out!
Here's Mayfield. Moving to his right. It's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Darnold now on first and 10. That's complete. It's Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Darnold to throw on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10.
Here's Darnold again. That is caught. What a throw. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
36-yard line.
Hurry! 180! What's up?
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Going up top for Evans. That's caught. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
And a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1.
What's that?
Irving. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
4-yard line.
Now Mayfield out to his right. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing. But you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. He'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
The Seahawks, 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play.
On play action, here's Darnold taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Point it right. What's that?
On first down is Mayfield. Rolling right. Off he goes. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Going up top for Evans. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Real. 180! Alert!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fight chance.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
3rd and 3.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, alert 33. Stop.
They'll look to throw. And he will go down. Doesn't even get a throw off.
That keeps the
Try for
score.
2 is unsuccessful.
Buccaneers 21.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Charbonnet the back, and he goes straight ahead. Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Elijah Tansey in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right, and the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The last thing you want to do here, Mike, in 3rd and a mile is make a bad situation worse. Get the ball out of your hand, pick up as much yardage as you can, and just think about it as adding to that 4th down punt. But they take a sack, and Now it's 4th and 2 miles.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Run, run, run. Regular, regular, regular. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
On 2nd down, Baker. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. Moving outside the pocket. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Kings, Kings, Kings. Stop.
They'll go. Mayfield. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
20. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Run, run, run. Regular, regular, regular. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Here we go. One final play. On the run to the right. And that's going to be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Seahawks are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. The sun is shining on both of these teams. And off we go from Cleveland. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Yellow, 22. 10.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On second down, Jacobs is able to drive that pile about a yard. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Quick throw out wide by Love. He's down the sideline into the red zone. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He's got Njoku on the sideline, caught. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. We'll go play action for Sanders. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Play action, Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sanders now on 3rd down. Floats that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
19 Lions. Let's go.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16 yards. And the Browns.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. And this one is launched downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Browns.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Working quickly here.
70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Let's go. 70, Cowboy 80. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, great.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Let's go now.
Air it out on 3rd. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Set. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Bronco 80.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Come on. Set. Panther and left. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 6. 18. Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 Lion. Dragon 60.
They'll go. It's Sanders. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. 60 red. 60 red.
They bring Dobbs in motion left.
Set.
Kicks the handoff now low. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one connects. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is McManus to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
69. Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
To throw now is Sanders. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Buys time, rolling right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time, so they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
18, 19, 18.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And dose of the hurry up here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long here for Sanders. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was David Njoku. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Dragons, Panther 6, Panther 11, 19 tight, 19 light.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Panther 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick,
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Sanders setting the pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
Come 19, come down.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Trap 60, Trap 6, Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Mustang 19. Let go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Cowboy 80. 18, Warriors 70, 18, 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
They're going to try to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. 33, yellow.
Love out of the shotgun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Ready.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's a gift to Jacobs. And he'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air with Love. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. This gets forward to around the 29. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league. Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Top low 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
We've set it downs from 37.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Again, Watson to throw. On target here to Njoku. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
It's a gain of 52 yards.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
19.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. Ball is caught. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he can't take it all the way home, but it's on the doorstep, baby. That return goes out at the 7.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense would tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And this is going to be Browns football. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one.
Let's go.
Jacobs can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Ready. Red, 38.
Now they send their back in motion right. That's complete to Reed out left. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead off the turnover. Jaden Reed the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
Round 7. Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Watson on the play fake. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Watson, quick pass wide. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Check.
Sanders going to throw on 4. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers get the football back at midfield. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That goes for 32 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
'52 blaster.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
43 rail. Ready.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Hut.
Love now to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
14 yards.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
17. Let's go.
1st and goal.
Shotgun now for Love. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Ready. Yellow. Ready.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers put up even more points in a win. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game.
Brendan McManus to kick
On
off
now is
for
McManus
Green
to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. This is a heater going deep. He had to throw over, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go now. 18, 19, start.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku, and that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Entering Cooper takes it away. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback...
Flip to the kicker. Oh, he's running! And he isn't going to reach the end zone. But hey, if that's the only thing that goes wrong, this game has been A-OK. The 2-point try fails.
To kick off
a quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Offense in a hurry up here.
Tackled by Quay Walker.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Hits his running back. Shoots away from one. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down. Working quickly here. Working from the gun, Watson escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Offensive line fast.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's
19
now 3rd down.
19 tight.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's caught. Judy has it. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
33. And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
70 left, Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Ready?
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43, set.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. Black, 95, set, go, set.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready, ready. Cut.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Ready.
Fourth down, here's Love. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They stick with Jacobs. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.